Hey guys, Coops here from the Whole Box and Dice, and I was just in the middle of shooting the Aether Revolt Full Reveal Green review when my phone went off and I got a message telling me that Wizards have a new ban list for Modern and Standard. And whilst I'm not in Modern actively at the moment, definitely playing a lot of Standard, and the changes were interesting to say the least. So they will come on stroke of midnight when Aether Revolt drops on the 20th, and gee, there is some fun stuff to be updated. So if you haven't seen the video, I'll link the article down in the description there. But these are the 3 cards that Wizards have decided that in the current format, for whatever reason, and I'll kind of go into the reasons they give, these cards will not be being played anymore. So the first one, featuring heavily in the blue-white flash deck, we have Reflector Mage. So no more Reflector Mage, no more bouncing a creature back to your hand, no more Pan-Am double bouncing a creature back to your hand, no more not being able to play that creature for the next turn after it's been bounced back to your hand. What does this do to blue-white flash? Interesting to see. You know, it's obviously a very strong deck, causes a lot of problems. Reflector Mage is a large part of that. I feel like Blue-White Flash will probably be okay. There's enough really solid pieces. You know, Spellqueller's still in there. You've still got things like Avacyn and Selfless Spirit. You know, there's a lot of solid cards in that Blue-White Flash deck, and there's still other tricks you can use, and you can certainly still get rid of the creatures. Maybe lean on some more of those. Some of the white, attacking destruction spells may become more relevant. Who knows? But always interesting when you take a staple out of a deck and something that, I look at the top 8 lists, and there was not many blue-white flash decks that weren't running a solid amount of Reflector Mages. So Reflector Mage, gone. So yes, good. Next one, which I could not believe, and I was so happy to see, Smuggler's Copter's gone. And they just said, card's broken and too many people ran it, so we wanted to see sorcery speed removal and other vehicles that weren't Copter. But we also just printed Heart of Quran. Okay, cool. No more Copter, no more looting. Great. The Toolcraft Exemplar, Smuggler's Copter, stupid combo. Just none of that. There's no more of that. No Thraben Inspector, Smuggler's Copter, no Smuggler's Copter, anything. What does that do for red-white vehicles? You have given him Heart of Quran as a replacement, obviously without the card draw, but you also printed the Renegade Racer, where you can tap him, and using him to crew vehicles, you can still get the draw discard. So, look, I like that they've gotten rid of this card. I don't know. With Heart of Quran not being printed, it's a much bolder move. With Heart of Quran coming in, yes, it's a mythic. We'll see. But yeah, Smuggler's Copter, that's gone. So, there is going to be some just filthy plays. Red white vehicles, Mardu vehicles, it's a big thing. Plenty of top 8s. I think I said something like the first Kaladesh Pro Tour, the first competition they had, something like 65% of the decks in the top 8, and then like 85 or something percent in like the top 16, something crazy like that, all featured at least a copy of Smuggler's Copter either in the main or the sideboard. So the card's done, it's gone now, excellent. But the biggest news of the day, literally, is Emrakul banned. No more standard Emmy, and you can just this is just like I can't imagine. It's like, this is so good. This is great. This is excellent. Except for the fact it just went 3-0 at an F&M with an Aetherworks Marvel deck. A little bit of a twist. Well, not exactly the build that everyone runs at the moment, but there was an Emrakul in there. Yeah, that hurts. Lost Legacy becomes a lot stronger now because that deck's going to run Ulamog. Do they run more copies of Ulamog to compensate for Emrakul, which makes Lost Legacy even more devastating? Who knows? Transgressor's obviously always going to be solid, but Aetherworks don't really want to see the cards in their hand. But Lost Legacy on Ulamog, I bet you that's that's a play you'll hear called plenty of times. So yeah, that's heavy. Green black delerium. Don't have traverse the Wolven world anymore. You can't just go search up your win con. Look, that deck wins a lot without Emrakul. It certainly does. There's enough solid stuff in there for it to just keep punching face. Maybe Decimator of Provinces comes in. And I thought actually Decimator might be relevant for both decks, both Green Black Delirium and the Aetherworks Marvel deck, only because you can generate enough energy. You can go wider with some of the guys like Virtuoso. You can still use the Marvel as a kind of way to drop like a Chandra, maybe the Zendi block Chandra. Instead, there are still ways that you can benefit from this card. You can still cast things like Ulamog, like Decimator Twin kind of thing, the Void Winner. There are other cards that you can play, but just getting rid of Emrakul, there are people rejoicing everywhere. And they even printed Disallow, which countered the turn stealing ability. They just said, we made it as a world beater and a world eater, and it did all that, and it was too strong. So, look, good on your Wizards for having the balls to do it, but that's going to shake things up. There are some pro decks that are in disarray at the moment. I think Decimator's a sneaky chance. The ability to cast the Decimator, have quite a few tokens, especially like if you're creating Thopters with Well of Virtuoso, and then to give them, +2/+2 and trample, that's tricky. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see where those decks go to. I'll certainly be trying to see if I can go wide board with Decimator now, see if I can use Deci and use that as a kind of a topper. But there are going to be some, like I said, Brutal Lost Legacy, Ulamogs. That's just going to be a painful call. But hey, that's how it works. Interesting enough, though, not banned in Standard and Frontier. Just then. So, is it a sneaky nod to Frontier? Is Emrakul less powerful because of the Khans block and Origins and the core set? I don't know. Not banned in Frontier. So, be interesting to see if there's an increase in Frontier with some of these cards going out. Not like free cards ruins a format, but who knows? But this has been a fun video to shoot because I cannot wait to see at my local F&M what some of these decks are going to do now, because suck it, guys, your cards are gone. So good. So I don't know. I'm going to go back to shooting that video and finishing off the rest of my coffee, but I've been Coops from the Whole Box and Dice, and this has been a hell of a fun video to deliver to you guys. Suck crap if you're crying and rocking back and forth because you just lost your win con, but hey, that's life. Build a better deck now and start using Aether Revolt. So I'll get that green video up soon, and can't wait to keep chatting Magic with you guys. Just don't spoil anything that I play, Wizards. Please don't ban it. Don't wreck one of my decks that I use a lot. Okay? Deal. Peace, guys. See ya.